All right, let's dive in. In this explainer, we're going to focus on a really crucial step for any consultant who's using Mindhive. We're talking about moving beyond just being a user to becoming a truly active, valued member of the Mindhive collective. We're going to break down how this one shift can directly help you build your credibility and, you guessed it, grow your business. So let's get right to it.
So everything really starts with this one fundamental question. As a consultant, how do you prove to clients that they can trust you? I mean, you've got the skills, you've got the knowledge, but how do you get a potential client to actually see that? How do you bridge that gap and show them you are absolutely the right person for the job? This is the core challenge we're going to tackle today.
And this quote, man, it just nails it. Clients don't just buy tools, they buy confidence. Your clients, they aren't just buying access to Mindhive through you. What they're really buying is the confidence that you, the expert, can solve their problem. The tool is just the vehicle, right? But your guidance and their trust in you, that's the real destination.
Okay, so that brings us to our first big idea here. Your success isn't just about how well you know the software's features. No, it's about building that critical layer of trust on top of your technical skills.
You've got to reframe how you think about this. You are not selling software. You're selling your expertise. That's the product. The Mindhive Collective then becomes your public stage. It's the place where you get to demonstrate that expertise and provide real, tangible proof of your value to everyone.
So, let's get really specific about why engaging with this community is so incredibly important. It's not just about networking. It has direct, measurable benefits for how clients see you and your business.
Being an active member signals three really powerful things to a potential client. First, it shows you're not just some lone wolf. You're part of a recognized global community of practice. Second, it proves you are committed to staying on the absolute cutting edge of AI and collaboration. And third, it tells them you have the backing of a whole professional network, a deep resource pool of other experts. Now that is incredibly reassuring for any client.
All right, so we've covered the why. Now let's get practical and dive into the how. This is your guide, your personal playbook for making a real, meaningful impact in the collective.
We're calling this the Engagement Playbook, and it's really just a simple framework with 4 core strategies. They're designed to help you contribute in a way that doesn't just help other people, but directly builds your own professional reputation and adds value right back into the community that you're a part of.
And look at this. There's a direct line here between action and outcome. When you participate in discussions, you're not just talking, you're showcasing your expertise. Joining events isn't just about showing up, it's about increasing your visibility. Sharing your wins and case studies, that builds tangible credibility. And recognizing others, well, that's how you foster the deep trust that leads to referrals. See, every action has a clear business purpose.
Okay, theory is one thing, but let's make this super concrete. What does a genuinely high-value contribution actually look like in practice?
Just look at the difference here. It's night and day. On the left, a peer asks a pretty general question. A low-value response might be something like, "Good question, I'd like to know too." But a high-value response, like the one on the right, does 3 key things. It shares a specific success story. It names the exact Mindhive features used to get that success, and then it generously offers to share the resources. Now that is how you build a reputation as an expert and a true collaborator.
All right, pop quiz time. Based on everything we've just talked about, which one action do you think builds the absolute most credibility?
Yep, that's the one. It's not about how loud you are or how much you promote yourself. The single most powerful way to build credibility is by consistently sharing thoughtful, relevant insights in discussions. It is quality over quantity, every single time.
So, you've got the playbook. You understand the principles behind it. Now it's time to actually take action. Let's talk about how you can make your very first move, like right now.
And listen, it's as simple as this. Just 3 steps. Step 1, today, go post your introduction. Step 2, find 3 different conversations where you can add some real value based on what we just discussed. And step 3, sometime this week, share one small client win or a helpful resource. See, this isn't some huge mountain to climb. It's just a series of small, consistent steps.
And you know what? These first steps, they're really just the beginning. Consistent, valuable engagement doesn't just make you a good member, it actually puts you on a path to becoming a leader within this community.
Let me be crystal clear here. This isn't just about getting warm, fuzzy feelings. Your engagement is the official pathway for growth in the program. The active, valuable members, those are the ones who progress from affiliate to partner and eventually to lead partner. Your contributions are noticed and they are rewarded.
So, to bring this all home, just remember these 3 core principles for success. Number 1, show up consistently. Just being present matters. 2, focus on sharing value, not just promoting your own services. Give before you ask. And 3, actively recognize and celebrate other people. This is what builds the trust that holds the entire network together.
And that leaves us with one final and I think most important question. It's not about what you can get from the collective, but what you can give. Every single consultant here has unique experiences, unique expertise, so the question is, what value will you bring to the table?